Yo, it's Dunks here. Coming back with another video today. This one's going to be directed towards the Madden 23 fans, except, unlike usual where we're playing rank play, I decided the other day to jump into Superstar KO. I think this is not really a well-known mode. I'm not even sure if many people do play it, but it's definitely something to check out if you've never tried it so far. We're just kind of go over here, the absolute overpowered offensive plays to use and the best offensive strategy in order for you to succeed. For those of you who don't know what Superstar KO is, it is a game where you each get one possession on both sides of the ball, and then if you are tied at the end of it, similar to college overtime, then you're going into a tug of war. So I'll show you guys everything that's going on here with that, as well as what I believe is not only the best team to pick, but the most overpowered plays to use, and you could see the results. Let's get it. All right, so just so you guys are up to speed, we did have to draft a team of players in which every time I'm drafting an elite tight end and elite wide receivers, I dismiss the running back. And as long as you go with the record breakers team, you at least get Dak Prescott, which nobody thinks is really good, but he's good enough for this situation. Now proceeding looking into this game, it is the exact same format as ranked would be in Madden. So that makes it very easy, except for you do have a limited playbook depending on what team that you're using. I go with record breakers every time. It has the most passing plays, and in my eyes, passing dominates. Now, as you can see, I'm always running a post or an out in some way. Um, Looking at just general overall with the defense, it seems a lot of teams will play at least one high safety, but most of the time they'll play two high. So during this situation, as you can see in each one of these clips as we move forward, I'm reading the cornerbacks off of day one. If they're off, I'm assuming at that point in time they're either playing way back and they're running in a zone where I can absolutely dime that to the tight end every time. People don't realize exactly how important a tight end is, especially in this type of situation. For example, right here, I have George Kittle. And even on the other side, just based off of how good George Kittle is, and they're starting to realize that I'm going his way, it begins to allow even players that, aren't a star right here. Claypool never really did nothing in the NFL, but on my team, you're turning into a star. I'm immediately just looking for right on the cuts or as soon as they cross the field, I'm hitting them with a bullet pass and then just letting the skill players do their thing. But immediately, my biggest, I should say, the best strategy for you to use is using these tight ends because they are nearly unstoppable. Now, the good part about having Dak Prescott when picking record breakers is you get the ability for having a mobile quarterback where if you need to, and they're worried about your effective passing, you're able to break outside of the pocket and make moves with your legs. So as you can see here, it was as easy as that. Right off Jump Street on the first game, we were able to get a quit. So that's one win. Now, there is a 4 round, I believe it's 3 or 4 rounds before they deem you as champion. Here we are, game number 2. You're realizing that we're always trying to drag in. We have one safety high. He's blitzing. That means no one's over the top. That means we're going to the air show, baby. We're spreading this out. Just like I said earlier, I did not draft Claypool. He's standard on your team, and it's a one play over and done with, and that's immediately a touchdown. So as long as you're trying to shuffle and looking exactly where the safeties and corners are lined up, it should be a pretty easy win for you. I rarely lose inside of this game. I'm really never defeated by running backs. I'm really never worried about running the ball too much unless I'm in short situations, but even then, I'm still going to pass the ball. So as you can see, right here, I have Diggs on the left, and I got an elite tight end here on the right. I believe it's Waller. Let's see here. Nope, we're still playing with Kittle. Okay, so yeah, so we still have Kittle. The elite players to pick are Kelsey, Kittle, Waller. Those three, I can tell you, are stars. You will never regret drafting them. But again, you could see in plays like this where we're immediately trying to hit the outside corner by a distraction here with Diggs going on an immediate bomb right there. But look at this. You catch one-on-one. You got mossed. My God, Kittle with the absolutely outrageous play. Get mossed. Get dunked on. That is exactly why we go for the tight end. Immediately, I pick the tight end as soon as I see it, just because it's such a deadly force inside of this game. Now, being so high powered with offense, I mean, defense, you got to understand, you're pretty much just either running two safeties over top with a man, or you're running a deep zone over and over. Now, on their defense, Most of the time it's the same. The difference is, are you actually reading the play before you do it? Now, this game's a lot of fun here, this mode specifically, just because it's very quick, very simple. You don't want to be in the means of, playing for so long where this is just a drive apiece, and then you go into the tug of war tiebreaker. But as you can see again, I'm noticing I have a brand new opponent, and look what they're going to do. They're going to leave Kittle wide open. You could just slap out in the comments Kittle for MVP for this series of these games today. I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely shocked. I was extremely impressed, and it kind of made me realize at this point in time the tight ends are just unstoppable. So do yourself a favor. Make sure that you're drafting an elite tight end if you have it, and then on the other side, pair him up with a wide receiver. Now, as you can see, we were able to add during the last game. Once you win a game, you're able to get another pick, and here we go. That's Devontae Adams. So now I've matched Diggs with Adams with Kittle, and it is just a force that is extremely difficult to deal with. Definitely check out this play. Definitely check out this playbook and this team. Make sure this is something you focus on. Definitely give Superstar KO a try. I can tell you it's absolutely going to be worth your time. Hear from Dunks, like and subscribe. Undefeated champions.